Corelli, he just didn't get down. He didn't protect the bottom.
They don't touch. Clean, hard knuckle racing. 1 lap to go. Hornaday up front.
Wow, I can't believe that.
No point racing here, folks. Or last chance. And you saw the 6 truck try the bottom. They made a little contact. Here comes Skinner. Checkered flag. Ron Hornaday to win it sideways. Whoa! Boy, they love their stock car racing here.
Down, tickled to death, I'm sure, to see this outcome. A lap to go. And it's Rutland's to lose. Bodine can't drive by from here, I don't believe. A truck length difference as they haul him down into that 36-degree banking for the final time. Off turn 4 and headed for home. Ford is finally 1-1. Joe Rutland did the number, and it is a 1-2 sweep as Bodine comes across from
corner 4. Terry Labonte gets the white flag, but still has this traffic to contend with.
Jeff Bodine had to come in for a splash of gas. Or a flat tire or something.
Now let's see, they're down to 4 or 5 car lengths.
And a slow car right around Earnhardt. He's right on his back bumper.
Let's see what strategy he pulls. No! Labonte is sideways but wins the race. Crashes and he wins anyway. How about that? Whoa! Labonte crossed the line sideways.
Touch. Labonte gave him room. Not a lot of room.
But he got on the outside, and you know, that outside lane really seems to keep running. I still think he's going to hold out for a while.
Side by side, down in turn 1, coming up out of turn 2.
Boy, Labonte is right there. He is not going to let this one get away.
I tell you, I'm sure Terry's going to drive on into turn 3 awful deep.
This is it. Skinner ekes out an advantage. Will Labonte cross and dive under? He'll try it. Single file off the corner. Labonte can't get there. Mike Skinner will go to victory lane.
Wow, Mike Skinner done everything but a left turn coming off.
1 more lap to go. Here's the front 4. This is where it's going to be decided for $45,000. See how Sterling falls back, maybe a couple of 3 car lengths. Now he'll try to pick all the momentum up he can coming off of turn 2. They let Dale get out there just a little bit to get a little run at him. Marlin closing in again in the car number 4. Earnhardt in front. Let me see. No, they're not going to make it. It's a done deal. You think it's a done deal? It's a done deal. Here comes Elliott. Waited too long. Waited too long. Got too far back. Had the right idea. Just they waited too long.
You used to many years ago, before the restrictor plate days, you did it coming off of turn 4, and then it kept moving further back around the racetrack. Now I guess you got to do it, what, at the start-finish line when you get the white flag? Down for the checkers. One more shot. Short. Earnhardt does it for the 6th time. Wins the Busch Clash. Little went up to block once. As he comes up, Spencer looks down. They won't decide it here in turns 1 and 2. They'll go to the back straightaway. Behind them, Kenny Wallace, and a side-by-side battle for 4th. That's a done deal. That was a great move on Chad's part.
Chad's moving to the inside. You see him going back and forth there, so he can't set up a direct draft on him. But if he lets Spencer get on that right side, I know something.
Well, I tell you, that's about the most erratic move I've ever seen on the last lap.
Neil Bonnet at Pocono. It may not happen in turn 3, but likely in the tri-oval.
I think Chad's got it.
Kenny Wallace has made a strong bid. He's in 3rd place now as they come down the final straightaway. Kenny Wallace there.
Schrader out of gas. Here they come. Final time down into the tri-oval. Chad Little closes off the bottom. Spencer goes for the apron. He's not going to get there. And Chad Little wins the 2 fastest, longest races on the Busch. 3rd. White flag is out. Down to it. Sterling Marlin brings them down into turn number 1. Perfect line.
Earnhardt trying to get under Dale Jarrett, but Jarrett's right on the bottom of the racetrack. There was no room there for that. They got to run. Jarrett's going to try it on the outside. Marlin closes that gap. Nowhere to go. No power to pass.
4,000-foot back stretch is covered into the 3rd turn. Final time. Sterling Marlin leads them down. Jarrett with that Ford in 2nd. Earnhardt Chevrolet right there. Sterling Marlin, who won the Daytona 500 the last 2 years, looking stout. Here they come for the tri-oval. Let's see if anybody's going to make a move.
Earnhardt tried it. down on the inside, but there was no place to go. He comes up on the outside of Jarrett, but he won't make the pass. Sterling Marlin will win it.
Sterling Marlin has one.
Labonte gets right up, gives him a touch, lets him know he's there. White flag, 1 to go. He's alongside, and they will go doorpost to doorpost for the final lap. And it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Oh, and they go up the hill a little bit, but Jets will give some room coming off. Here they come, and Skinner's right back there.
Skinner sitting back there saying, boys, don't wreck the run and take me out, feed me a hole. Here they come to the checkered flag. Who's it going to be? I think it may be 2 points to call. It is Bobby.
Man, are these truck races unbelievable or what?
What is that, about the 4th or 5th time this year they finished?
Yep, here he comes on the bottom.
He's getting some momentum on the outside.
White flag.
Man.
Last chance, folks.
Boy, this is going to get mighty close. Come on, Mikey.
Benson's got one chance now, Mike. He's going down into turn 3. He's got one chance, and that's to get on the bottom side.
They're going to be 3
No,
wide.
he's going
One
up
more
top.
time.
He's got the room.
3
Wallace
wide,
thought he was
one more
coming
time.
for the bottom. They are 3 wide. Down to the line. Contact. And Bodine wins it. Is that a race or is that a race? All right. When Mike Wallace and Johnny Benson
I
bang.
think it'll come into play, although it might. White flag is out, and here are the leaders going in. They are coming up on some traffic. The T.J. Clark truck there with a lot of smoke coming from it. Butch goes inside, and here comes
Skinner
the
comes
on the inside.
Here's Skinner down on the inside, charging for the finish. He puts the fender right in the door of Butch Miller. Here they come out of 4, side by side, to the line. I think you can give it to Miller.
I think it's Miller. Boy, but
I think it's Miller by 2 inches as Skinner waited the time and tried to pace himself for a perfect shot. Pulled up, it may have
Here
been.
it is as they come across the line.
Skinner had him there.
He had him, but look at the momentum that Miller has as they come to the start-finish line. Boy, that is close. What, 6 inches, 8?
Oh, I'd say that is the 11th.